Hi Sagittarius, I am here to do your weekly reading for you. Okay, so let's get your overall energy for the week and see what we get. And remember, only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And also, time is kind of fluid, so this could be a week, it could last much longer. Whenever you find it, it's right for you. Okay? You have the World, which is a beautiful card. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Wow, that is a wonderful card to have. It really, really is. And now remember, time is fluid. So, I put a time frame on it, but it really extends out as long as it wants to, you know? So if you find this later, there might be something of value in it for you. Okay, let's get another energy. Authority. Wow. That is a very strong energy. That is like the Emperor. Looks like you are going to have quite the week. Or quite the time frame. Okay, let's get a spirit animal oracle. See what they would like to share. The Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. This card has been coming out a lot recently. Maybe it's a collective thing. Okay, and we'll get one more. This one is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Beautiful. Treasure Island. Very nice. Okay, now let's get straight to the cards. And if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like, share, subscribe, comment. It all helps the channel to grow, which I would really, really, really appreciate. You have the Five of Swords. Okay, that means some sort of a disagreement. You've been engaged in a win-lose kind of conflict. Trust has been broken, and you feel like you're acting in competition instead of collaboration. Look for common ground. Try to work it out if you can. If not, well, you tried, right? Okay, let's see what else we've got. Wonderful. You have the Strength card. So, anything that is happening here, you are very strong, plenty strong enough to deal with any issues that might come your way. Okay, now on the Strength card, you have the inner power and strength and lead using a subtle influence and persuasion. You understand your animal instincts and express yourself with measured restraint, but you have all the raw power and courage that you need. So at any time, if you need it, it can certainly come out. But you do try to use measured restraint when at all possible. All right, let's get another card. Beautiful. The Ten of Cups. This is a card about happiness and joy. You and everybody you love and care about is all included in this. It's like the ultimate happiness for everyone. It's a beautiful card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups, which is a nostalgic energy. You know, thinking about happy times when you were young, that sort of thing. But it is also a very caring energy. You see, this one person's giving this other person a cup. And so it's caring and sharing. And it's also one of the few cards in the tarot that takes place inside of a community. So I believe that it's quite possible that there is community involvement as well. So it's just a really happy, supportive kind of energy. Okay. Now let's go a little bit deeper and see what we get. Justice. It's a great card to come out here. If you were wronged here, justice is going to make for sure that everything is balanced. Justice is very fair. Everybody knows the consequences for their actions. You do, as well as everybody else. And justice will step in and make for sure that everything is fair. Okay? Now I find that very interesting that it came out right below the only card here that is problematic. Okay, let's see what else. Hermit. This is you going inside, finding a little bit of isolation because you're on the path of spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. So you want to retreat a little bit to create a space for introspection. You want to go within and discover the knowledge and clarity that you're seeking. Okay? Oh me, oh my, the Seven of Swords. Very interesting. Your very first card is the Five of Swords, and now you have the Seven of Swords. But if you notice, you also have Strength and Justice and the Hermit. And all three of those cards will help you with these. Because, well, it depends on what this one is. This could be you doing too much, but it also could be trickery. And the way it looks with the cards right here, because of this one mostly, it looks like it could be trickery. But again, like I said about this one, if something is going on, justice will come in and justice will take care of it. Justice will make for sure that everything is treated fairly and correctly. Now, the Seven of Swords specifically talks about you not being able to do everything at once and needing to put down the burdens. Even if it, means letting other people down. So it could mean that as well. It's one or the other. But if it is the trickery one, and like I said, I think it might be because you have this one here. It's not to worry too much because you have justice. You also have the Hermit card, which means you're going in to figure everything out. And you have strength. So you're plenty strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about you moving away from a place that no longer serves you. Whatever's not serving you here, you're leaving and going to a much better place, one that does serve you. Hi, Sagittarius. Sorry, I disappeared for a minute there. My memory card decided to, I don't know, have a real issue, so I had to go and fix things. But I'm back now. Okay. I guess it was a perfect time to stop, because I know right where to pick it up. Okay. I find it interesting that this card came out at the bottom underneath the Six of Cups, because this is saying that you're moving on from a place that's no longer serving you and into a better place, potentially this place. This is a beautiful place, so you might be heading there. Okay, let's look up a few of these cards here and see what they say. First, we'll take a look at your overall energy. A brilliant success. A time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. And on the spiritual enlightenment side, that might be where the Hermit card comes into play, because they go within to find out more about their spiritual enlightenment. Okay, now let's look up authority, okay? And that is a number 4 card, and 4s are all about stability and security. They are like the Emperor, which is an extremely strong card. It represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength and wisdom, and power. You also have that there. When this card emerges, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. And you know, that could have something to do with this and this, potentially. Now is when you must act like a leader. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. Oh, everybody loves a good test. Not so much. Okay. And now the Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. And if you notice, this Groundhog Spirit has a heart, and it's holding this heart so close. And it's a 31. But if you add that up, it also makes a 4. Now let's look up Treasure Island. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. Now that is a beautiful card. And that kind of reminds me of the World card. A brilliant success. A time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. be proud of yourself. Okay, so on these cards down here, I believe that this authority figure might help and be part of this and this, okay? And now, kind of putting this all together here, you are going to a very abundant place, a very happy place, joyful place. And it's time to let go of what does not serve you, okay? You're plenty strong enough to do it. Justice is on your side. And you are gaining spiritual enlightenment. And I think when you do these things, the end result will be these two right here. Total happiness and contentment in a very loving environment with sharing and caring. I think this is what's going to come for you. But you do have to leave this other place, which it says here, you are doing that. Plus, the Groundhog Spirit says it's time to go. The place that does not serve you and where things are not particularly fair. Okay? Let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. Okay. This, well, if you can see it, is the Eight of Swords. And I would say this is related to this and this. This talks about having a lot of negative thoughts. And thoughts can come from things, events, your mind, fears, stresses, anxieties, from a huge variety of things. But you have kind of gotten to the place here where you feel bound up and blindfolded. You know there's all these swords, but what are they? Why are they there? What caused them? What do you do about it? And it's very hard to make decisions when you cannot see and when you feel bound tight. Now, those bindings are very loose. All you have to do is slide out of those, take off the blindfold, and you will be able to see what those swords are. Okay? They're kind of surrounding you here. And once you take off the bindings and the blindfold, then get rid of the swords. I make it sound easy. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's very challenging. But even if you have to deal with one sword at a time, then that's what you need to do. Do not carry those swords with you. They are very heavy and will serve you no good purpose whatsoever. Okay? Now, once you do that and you deal with these swords, if you need time to heal, heal. But while you're healing, after you deal with these, all you have to do is turn around and look, and you're going to see your castle, okay? And that castle is this and this. And your overall energy and your treasure island. In other words, it's all your happiness, abundance, joy. But you need to get rid of these swords, okay? And I think that's the universe's way of acknowledging the troubling times that you've gone through. Let's see what else. Okay. We had 3 that jumped right out. And they're all wonderful. Let's see, where should I put them? I'll put them right here for the moment. Now you can't see the card underneath. You have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about you having a new beginning, one that is filled with love, happiness, and joy, and creativity. So that is absolutely beautiful. And next, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And that talks about you having a new beginning, one that has a potential to be very lucrative. You know, it could be a new business, entrepreneurship, anything that where you start to create this, whatever it may be, that can end up creating a lot of abundance for you. So that's absolutely beautiful. And then finally, I need to scoot these closer. We don't mind covering up those swords, do we? No, we don't. Here you have the Empress. And the Empress is like the counterpart to the Emperor. But in this deck, it's called Authority. So it's the same as having the Emperor and the Empress together in the same reading, which does not happen very often and is absolutely awesome. Now the Empress, she is very abundant. Period, exclamation point. Okay? Creativity flows to you. You embody the mother archetype, which means you're very loving, heartfelt, and you're there for others. And you're bringing a new project into being, which is very easy to see. All three of these came out together. Your divine feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture these new beginnings. Okay? So this is absolutely a wonderful, I'll put those two together, absolutely wonderful reading. It's time to go away from the trouble, okay? To let this go. Move on to this beautiful place that's calling out to you. And this is a new beginning too. So your overall energy is one of a new beginning that is absolutely wonderful. And you have a new lucrative beginning, and a new beginning filled with love, happiness, and joy. So who in their right mind would want to stay in this place? No one. Oh, and don't forget Treasure Island. Okay, so what I'm saying here is you have been in a place that has been challenging and not easy to deal with. Justice is here, though, to help you with that. So is your strength. You are very strong. You can handle what comes your way. But you reach a point, like the Groundhog Spirit says, it's time to go. And so does the Six of Swords. It's time to go to a place that serves you. Leave this place. Leave those swords behind. Okay? If you notice, the three challenging cards here are all swords, which are thoughts, fighting, bickering, just negativity. You're leaving that all behind and creating this wonderful new beginning. Treasure Island. Look at that. That's coming for you, or you're going for it. Okay, so you have this, and this, and this. I can keep going. I mean, look at all these. I'm running out of room in my hand. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. And it's just waiting for you to go and get it. Okay? And that's what you're doing. You're leaving all of the negativity behind. and you're going to a beautiful place. Congratulations. What a wonderful reading this is. Okay, let's get a charm. And I never look, so when the universe wants to have a little humor, this is where they do it. And they're doing it. Okay, you have a pair of glasses. Okay, and what I tend to say, this has only come out a few times, but what I tend to say is, you're taking off the rose-colored glasses. But in this case, typically when you have on rose-colored glasses, you're seeing this beautiful world that does not exist, right? So this is where you were. And when you take them off, you find out it is time to go. Because the real beauty lies here, not here. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.